Hi, welcome to the Me and My Bass series. In this series, I will bore you with some interesting facts about some of the basses or bass related stuff I own. I will tell you how I did purchase them and why. Further, I will tell you my humble opinion about their playability and their sound. This time's up. The Proco Red 9088 Blackface version 2. This pedal is made in the USA. The Proco, the Red, is a distortion pedal with a quite simple circuit, which can be broken down into four simpler blocks. Distortion stage, tone control, output stage and power supply. The design is based around a single op-amp, in this case the infamous Motorola LM308. Later they switched to a op-amp from Texas Instruments, the OP07DP, and that is around 2000 to 2003. I bought this pedal in 1989 at Dirk Witte, Amsterdam. Why did I buy this pedal? I was playing in a band called Dirty Underwear and later called Dash Dot. And in that band I played lead bass. That meant playing bass guitar but let it sound like a guitar. I still do this stuff. All my heavy guitar work is actually done with my Steinberger bass and my Kemper. But to go back to Dirty Underwear, at the time I used a Rex 50 from Yamaha, a small digital device with all kinds of effects in it, and it had a distortion on board. It sounded really nasty because it was a pure digital distortion. Then I read some good things about this Red pedal, so I bought one. I did use it on stage once, and that was when the same Dirty Underwear played in Paradiso, Amsterdam, in de Grote Prijs van Nederland. That was a contest. That must have been around 1990. Okay, let's hear what Proco, the manufacturer of this pedal, had to say about the Red.
The Proco, the Red, is a guitar effects pedal produced by Proco Sound. The original Red was developed in a basement of Proco's Kalamazoo, Michigan facility in 1978. Numerous variations of the original Red pedal are still being produced today. The pedal has changed in appearance over the years, but its tone has remained largely the same. Proco has also introduced variations of the Red, including the Turbo Red and the U Dirty Red. The origins of the Proco, the Red, can be traced back to the mid-1970s when Proco engineers repaired and hot-rodded existing distortion pedals, such as the Dallas Arbiter Fuzz Face. Burnham, one of the engineers, decided he could build a superior product from the ground up and designed the Red. In 1978, the Red was being built as a custom order product. Only 12 of these pedals were produced. In 1979, Proco began mass producing them. The top panel was labeled with the Proco sound, the Red, and the three control knobs as distortion, tone and volume. In 1983, Proco switched to a smaller enclosure. Finally, in 1988, the Red 2 was introduced, which includes a on-off LED. The Red 2 model is still available today, but in 2008 production moved to China and is now manufactured by Neutrik for Proco sound.
What attracted me to buy this pedal was the fact that this pedal could possibly give me a good distortion sound without any digital side effects. Let's check it out on a traditional bass. Now I dialed in my favorite setting and play with that with 3 radical different sounding basses. The signal flow in these clips was the bass direct into the pedal, then into a UAD Apollo Twin, which has an MPEG SVT simulation running on it. I used the Rock A preset. This is of course a classic distortion pedal. Almost everybody who meant anything in the music industry has used this pedal. So it will not be a surprise that I like it a lot. As I also have a couple of modelers who also have a preset with the red in mind, I will do a little shootout in the future to see if the original pedal still stands out, or perhaps it's easier to buy a digital clone. Well, that's it for this episode. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.